What's up with the YouTube world? It's your man P.S.A. Want y'all to sit back, relax, and enjoy this list. Whatever you're doing, pop your top, goddamn, grab your lady, roll you one up. Just enjoy this list. We're finna recognize the black coaches of FBS. The list is steady growing. I'm loving it. You know me, my one of my dream, one of the things I really want to see in the future is just look up and see 50, 60 black coaches. We just took, you know what I'm saying? It's a big variety. It's more diverse. Because right now, like I said before, it's only 113, 120 FBS schools and only 16, 17. I think it's 17 now. I think we at 17 now. Because Dale, shout out to Dale McGee at Georgia State. I'm gonna dig deep into that school. I'm gonna see what's going on because I got some kinfolk that play football down there too. So I'm gonna get on Georgia. I'm gonna get on Georgia State, man. Shout out to Georgia State. I wish him the best of luck down there. That again, that's Dale McGee, Coach McGee. I think he comes from Georgia. I believe he was the running back coach or the cornerback coach or something at Georgia during them championships. So he's got a good football mind. He's gonna bring a lot to the table down there at Georgia State. So y'all look out for them. Look out for Georgia State. They finna make some noise. A lot of these coaches we finna talk about, like I've been saying before, it's their first, second year. Some coaches like Coach Hammock at NIU, they've been there for a minute. Out there in Maryland, Coach man, I gotta let me get started. Hold on. Yeah, Coach Locksley out in Maryland. He's been there about 4 years now. But we really finna dig deep into this list because man, it's looking good right now. The numbers is growing. Coach Morton took over in Michigan. I mean, you got Coach Freeman, you got Coach Prime, you got all these Coach Elliott out there. I mean, come on, man. I mean, Tony Elliott at Virginia, Ryan Walters, Coach Walters at Purdue. That thing I'm surprised about Purdue is they got a top recruiting class this year, top 50. I'm really looking forward to see what they're gonna do this year. And first off, I want to give a shout out to Carmine McClain for signing with Florida. That's a good look right there. You joined the SEC. Welcome to the club. And I really look forward to him doing big things down there, man. He gonna show out too. That's his stomping ground. It's his home, good weather. I mean, like I said, he got women down there. I'm sure he got guys down there. So his motivation through the roof. And ain't no telling what type of motivation he going into this season. Ain't no telling what type of fuel y'all done built this boy. His experience up there then built up in him, and now they done built up this fuel for this fire that this SEC finna feel. He finna bring to Florida. So Florida definitely made a good move by getting him. I mean, no matter what people say about him, no matter what the other side, whatever, Carmine to me is a hell of potential, good player. I mean, nobody ever said he wasn't good and nothing like that, but I just think he's gonna put in the work and do what he got to do. So shout out to him, man, for doing his thing and getting down here to the SEC. So right now, man, I want to talk about the top recruiting classes of these so-called black coaches, but I would say the real American coaches. A lot of these coaches are deserving of all the praise, all the respect, all the notoriety, all that. I mean, a lot of people don't even know what's going on right now because, like I said, this is a new wave. Black coaches in college football is a new wave, baby. It's growing like a motherfucker. So y'all stay tuned. Look at these recruiting classes right now so far for 2024. Now, of course, Coach Freeze down in Auburn, but these are my boys. I had to sneak them in there because I'm proud of them right now. They're sitting at number 10 all around, all overall in the recruiting. And currently right now, I believe, the recruit thing change up every other day, every other week. You just never know what players going to do. But right now, the SEC got 10 of the top 20. So come on now. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know where the best football is. But Auburn trying to hold it down. They are sitting at number 10. But right up under them, in front of them, is Notre Dame. And Notre Dame is coached by Marcus Freeman. You feel me? And a lot of people don't understand that this is a championship caliber program right now. He has led them and grown his program into a winning school, which they already been, but they are back pretty much in the mix now. Yeah, they played for a championship not too long ago, I believe, or a major bowl or something not too long ago. This was back when I was growing up, but Notre Dame used to be the shit back in the day. But like I said, let's see what Coach Freeman do. I think this is let's see, 2021 to 2020. So his finna be his fourth year, going into his fourth year, something like that. So y'all really got to stay tuned, see what Notre Dame gonna do. Shout out to Coach Freeman, straight up. So this year, like I said, this 2024, so it'll be his third year. And Coach Freeman is, I mean, you can't deny it. You can't deny what's going on at Notre Dame. Like I said, this is a school that won a bowl game, finished 10-3 last season, and he's building this program into a solid or well-oiled machine. If you check around, if you look around the internet and look at some of the predictions of next year's playoff, they got Notre Dame in there. Notre Dame and Penn State. So shout out to Coach Marcus Freeman and Coach James Franklin out there at Penn State. But for those of you who don't know, he played linebacker at Ohio State from 2004 to 2008. So he is a seasoned college athlete. He knows the game. Played in the NFL for a year. Bears, Bills, Texans, battle injuries and stuff like that. But where his heart was in coaching. Now that's the thing I want people to understand is, these guys, some guys that have great careers in the NFL and do things in the NFL, you know, Ray Lewis, Aaron Reed, guys like that, and Charles Woodson and guys like that. Some guys aren't, they just because they was good players, they don't mean they was good coaches. They could be a good coach. Sometimes it's just these guys that they are all right in college, they solid in college, but they didn't really have a good NFL career. The NFL really wasn't just their thing. Coaching is their thing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have to pick your poison. Everything ain't for everybody. Everybody don't put sugar in their rice. So you got to understand that just because some doing something, that don't mean that these guys are less or they didn't achieve something, they didn't make it. No, these are elite college coaches. These are elite style. These are guys who are growing programs and can compete with the best of them. Anybody you put up with them. Yeah, they might take some jab, they might take some L's, but they are on the stage right now and performing and competing at a high level and showcasing what they can do coaching. He assistant coaches at Ohio State, Kent State, Purdue, Cincinnati, where he got defensive coordinator of the year. Like I said, I'm not sure if he got that with Notre Dame or Cincinnati, one of those, but he's been head coaching at Notre Dame now since 2021, and he's pretty much had winning season since he's been there, man. He came into a good program anyway, but his recruiting has still stayed steady, and he's getting these guys in there. And like I said, right now, they're sitting at number 9. Then at number 15, we got Penn State right now. Michigan sitting at 16. Purdue, like I said, sitting at number 27. Big dog Syracuse, the up-and-coming Syracuse sitting at 38. Then you got Maryland sitting at number 39. Now, I got to give a shout-out to one of my subscribers. He let me know how the University of Maryland is the blackest school in FBS. That's his exact word. But these are guys that y'all should stay tuned. If you really got integrity, if you're really looking and watching, if you about our folks and about us succeeding and really about us really taking over things and really, having our spot where we need to be for real, then you will stay tuned to these teams. You'll look out for these teams because they deserve it. You got guys that's really trying to find a home at these universities, but a lot of these big schools that people are talking about and the media talk about, a lot of these big schools not recruiting them. So these are some of the schools that if they trying to build a program, these are some of the guys you want to hit up on social media and hit up some of the other 5 stars or 4 stars. And, hey, man, let's go over here and build something. Hey, man, let's go to Purdue and build something. And let's go to Syracuse and build up. Hey, let's go to Colorado and whatever. Let's go to Penn State and, let's win the championship. This is, like I said, I'm talking to the recruits right now. I'm talking to the young guys, 17, 18, 16, 20 in the portal, whatever. Check into these schools right here. Check into these schools. They recruiting at a high level. The coaches are outstanding. So there's nothing that you're going to lose choosing one of these schools. Now, these are I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 16 head black coaches in FBS football. But now it's 17. Shout out to Dale McGee at Georgia State. Like I said, Georgia State done locked in. They done joined the crew. So Dale McGee finna show out there. So we're gonna look for that program. But like I said, this is, man, y'all gotta understand, this is it warms my heart. This is a new wave. It's going down. Cause I got a special feel for coaching, because I'm a coach myself. And of course, my pops, he was a good coach, a damn good coach growing up. He coached me. Rest in peace to my pops. He actually coached a lot of the guys that around my city, around where I live, and coached them. I'm speaking football, and really taught them the game. And he was part of the reason why they fell in love with the game. And while my daddy coached kind of the Pop Warner League and stuff like that, you know where it all began. We won championships, a lot of championships, a lot of. And he built a good program, good solid program in this city that led to players in high school becoming great athletes and going off to play college football. So, like I said, this is something that I just, man, I'm loving it, man. I'm soaking it all in. I'm ready for the season to start. I'm ready to see all these teams. Right now, I just really want to ask the people, who do y'all really think y'all can see winning a championship? Leave your comment, whatever you want to do. Who do you really see can win a championship in this up-and-coming season, or let's say the next 5 years or the next 3 seasons? Y'all think, Colorado, a lot of people going to lean that way. You think Michigan? You think Michigan can bounce back with Coach Moore? You think Penn State can get one? You think Maryland, Notre Dame? You think Syracuse will pop up? You think UCLA? NIU, they, like I said, they probably never won a national championship. I don't think they have, but that's a school that has been ranked before. I remember, like I said, when they had Rashawn Melvin, they was ranked like number 20, I think at the highest, or number 18 or something like that in the nation. So they are a school that's capable of winning a championship, a national championship, just like Georgia State, and just like these like Western Michigan and these other schools y'all really don't hear about, like Marshall. Like y'all hear, babe. If you done played NCAA, football on PlayStation, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You can put these teams in, and these teams can pop right up on the rankings once you start getting busy with them. So, shout out to all the recruits out here. This is something that I want y'all to look at this list. These are where the black coaches at. Like I said, I got to add Georgia State to the list, but these are where the black coaches at. If you want to go play for a brother, you got to take. This is no shot at white folks. Y'all have to understand what we're doing right now. We're trying to build our character back up within our community from the inside out, because there's a lot of bullshit we're trying to get rid of out of our culture and out of our community. But we have to understand we can work together and represent each other in a proper manner without being racist. So this is all about what we're doing, what we're trying to get done. Now, that's no shade at nobody else. If y'all want to go play at Georgia, if you want to go play at Tennessee, Ole Miss, Oregon, you want to go play out there, that's cool. That's really, really cool. That's all right. Because them some good programs, especially Bama and all that out there. Auburn, shout out to my boys, But like I said, if you want to go to these schools, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all the recruits. But if you not really getting the calls you wanted, or some ain't really, or if you done got an offer from one of these schools, take it into strong consideration of what you trying to build, or what you could be the piece of building for a whole wave of showing the next generation that, hey, we ain't got to just play football. We ain't got to just entertain no more. We can lead the way. We can coach. We can become the president. We can become the athletic director. We can become this. We can become that. We ain't got to just look towards trying to get out there and entertain on the football field, score a touchdown, run the ball, throw the ball. We ain't, okay, that's fine then. That's character building. It's a lot of life things you get from playing football. And football is very entertaining. These guys are very athletic. We love it. We love watching the game. I love the game. So I'll never take nothing from the game. I love this game. But at the same time, we have to understand on a bigger scale, we are representing for each other, all of us. No matter where you go, no matter where you at, when people see you and they don't know you by your name. They don't know you by your tag, your Instagram, your Facebook. They don't know you. They see a black person. So whenever you start acting crazy or doing some ignorant shit, what you think they thinking? He come this ratchet, he's ghetto. We all represent each other. It's the same thing with white folks too. Y'all understand that. But see, a lot of y'all don't like to admit that, but that's just the reality of things. So when you're thinking about going to a school or trying to go somewhere, I ain't gonna lie. So I bet some of these coaches, especially the white guys, I bet they get jealous. hearing videos like this. They don't want y'all to go play with these guys. Hell no. They don't want you to go to Notre Dame. They don't want you to go to Michigan. They definitely don't want you to go to Michigan. And damn sure don't want you to go to Colorado. They damn sure don't want you to go to Colorado. They like I said. So y'all have to understand what's going on in the culture, young guys, young girls. Even if y'all out there and y'all the young girls playing basketball, softball, whatever, try to go to a place where you comfortable and the girls and the coach look like you. Y'all can relate a lot. Y'all can relate a lot more. But at the same time, like I said, this is no shade at my Caucasian buddies out there. This is just for us. We trying to build right now. Like I said, it's 121 or 113 or something like that. It's 100. It's over 100 FBS schools, and there's only 17 black coaches. Come on now. If you got a problem with that, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with that, and especially if you're a white person, you probably racist a little bit, because damn well there are a lot of black men that have great football minds. But they just don't get the opportunity, because when they go to these board meetings and when these board presidents and college guys and the guys that get up here in politics, they don't take these guys into consideration. They're not thinking about Ray Lewis and they're not thinking about them. They want to go get one of their guys so they can pay them that check and put them on mainstream. Like I said, when you winning and your school's successful, all the accolades and a lot of the publicity goes to the coach. A lot of the credit goes to the coach, which is true, because the coach has to lead these guys. You got to know what you're talking about. You got to know your game plan. You got to study the game. You got to know how to use what you got. So a lot is with the coaching. Them guys, yeah, they play their positions. They got to show out and do what they got to do. But a lot goes into this job as a coach, man. You have to know what the fuck you're doing. So shout out to all these successful schools. I got the ones highlighted in yellow that I think, me honestly, think that could possibly win a championship in the next 5 years, next 3 years. I would have put Colorado on there, honestly, but I just don't think Coach Prime going to stay there. I think he's going to leave either probably after this year or after next year. Shadur probably going to stay in college one more year. And I think Coach Prime probably be done after that. But I would love to see him stay there 10 years and rock that motherfucker. I would love to see him switch it up and turn them cameras off and prepare for war and just have the cameras on for the spring game. And then for when the season starts, like during the off season, I just think Colorado should turn them cameras off. They not focused. Y'all worry about the wrong shit, rap albums and shit. But at the same time, check out all these other schools. I'm pretty sure Colorado gonna get it together and figure it out. I hope the best for all these schools. Even Temple, they finished 3-9 last year. Virginia finished 3-9. Coach Marshall out there, Coach Huff out there at Marshall, they finished 6-7. They lost their bowl game. Coach Jay Norville, y'all seen him play Colorado. They finished 5-7, barely missed bowl season. It's Western Michigan is coached by Lance Taylor, and I think this is going to be his second season now. That like I said, a lot of these coaches, it was their first season last year. It was Virginia's first season. It was his first season. I think it was. I want to say Kent State coach Kenny Burns. I want to say it was his first season last year. And like I said, this is a new wave, y'all. So stick to it. Purdue finished 4-8, like I said, but they bouncing back with a top recruiting class. Western Michigan 4-8. Notre Dame 10-3. Kent State 1-11. Syracuse, I put a question mark there because even though they finished, I think I forgot. I gotta check and see what the hell they. But I just didn't put none there because I'm ready to see what Coach Fran Brown gonna do out there, because it's like, man, it's a bunch of names to remember. I'm trying to lock all these coaches in and remember these teams. That's what I want y'all to do, because I don't think nobody on YouTube to let y'all and laid it out and help y'all be familiar with who's out here and what's really going on in the culture. Like, these guys is really trying to forge their programs into dynasties too. And everybody can create dynasties. You ain't got to win a championship every year, but if you having winning seasons like Penn State, Notre Dame, Michigan, if you having these winning seasons like Maryland, you continue to have these winning seasons every year, that's your dynasty. You eventually gonna crack you a championship. And all you gotta do is crack you one. Get you one or two of them. You good. You going down in history. You know what I'm saying? So let's let these programs build. And I want to in the next 10 years, I want to see 10 more coaches jumping here. I want to make a video about how it's 35 coaches now, how it's 40 coaches now, straight up. I would love to see, like I told you, like I've been telling you, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Mike Tomlin come down here. I want to see. I think the spirit of Ray Lewis would be good as a linebacker coach somewhere or a defensive coordinator. But I don't know. He might not be a good coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, not no shade or nothing like that. But like I said, coaching and playing, playing the game different. And just keep your eyes open, especially UCLA out there with DeSean Foster. That's gonna be something to look into. But right now, we just gotta get notoriety to coach more at Michigan. We're gonna go down the list. Played O-line in Oklahoma, 06, 07, won 2 Big 12 championships with Oklahoma. He don't even look like he played offensive line, dude. He don't look like he was big dude, nothing like that. But he was. He got it in too. And after his years playing there and winning the championships, winning the Big 12 championships, he went off and coached at Louisville for a minute, coached at Central Michigan. Also, he was assistant coach. Started there in 2018 as an assistant at Michigan when they just won a national championship this past season, 2024. So, 2023 season, whatever. And now he's the head coach at Michigan. This is going to be his first year. So, shout out to Coach Moore. I mean, I'm talking about recruits. Think about this. There's a black man coaching Michigan. Don't Michigan got the biggest stadium in the country, in college? Rock that motherfucker out. Straight up. And like I said, he ain't hooting, hollering. He ain't saying nothing crazy to nobody. He ain't asking for Lil Wayne and to pop up. There's no shot at prying him and nothing like that. This is just speaking about what the fuck in general. He's quietly, silently trying to move like lasagna. You feel me? He trying to build something there. So with Coach Harbaugh leaving with a championship, them some big shoes to fill. He gonna have to step up to the plate. And I know this college game is greasy. They can say what they want to say, but I'm pretty sure they really don't want no brother in these positions. I know they a lot more quick to fire a brother in situations. So we need to change that in American culture, straight up. Because there's a lot of you Peckerwood mother, y'all really be jealous. That's why y'all will do it. But y'all have to let these guys build and mold these programs the way they want to. They come into a program, they first 1-2 years, they come into a program that was somebody else's. But with the transfer portal now, it's a way they can get rid of a lot and get a lot. But at the same time, they still got to build and play. You ain't just finna come in 1 year. That's why I think over time this transfer portal shit gonna calm down a lot of these players. Because you can't ain't no guarantee you going to start and play where you're going. Ain't no guarantee you just going to be the man where you transfer to and nothing like that. You really got to put the work in. And a lot of these coaches going to really have to fight to build good relationships with these players now just transfer portal like this. And I think over time it'll calm down a little bit so these guys can build these programs. Because y'all going to have to. Y'all can't just bounce around. Y'all can't just be bouncing around there. Well, that shit ain't going to. Just think about life. Bouncing around there. Well, what the fuck? Just here, there. You stabilize your mind. Stabilize your mind. Because the main thing is your education. So pick what school got the proper major for you and what you're trying to do, what you're trying to study. Everybody, of course, everybody makes it in the NFL, but you can become a employee or a manager or owner in the NFL or in the NCAA. As a choreographer, president, coach, assistant, all type of shit. So athletic director, it's all type of stuff to do. So y'all have to understand that all that bouncing around shit I think it's gonna get washed up over time. But shout out to Coach Moore right now at Michigan. Look forward to them having a big season next year. Right now he is what they was again. They number 16 in recruiting right now. Number 16. So they are in the top 25 in recruiting, which like I said, I always my history with college football, any team that's recruiting in the top 25, top 20, they have a chance to be an elite team, a top 10 team. They have a chance. They had to go out there with the right game plans, have a good night, have good games, avoid turnovers. A lot of shit goes with it, but if you're recruiting that top 20, you got a good chance of making the playoff. So shout out to Coach Moore, man. He getting the job done, man. All right, let's go to Coach Hammond. A lot of y'all don't even y'all probably don't even know. Y'all don't even hear about NIU. But this is one of my favorites that I be peeping sometime and watching the game. So big dog be getting it in. He played running back at NIU, so he is an NIU alum, an NIU guy. He's down with the program, just like DeSean Foster out there at UCLA. He played a running back there in 99 to 2000. Then he went off and coached at Wisconsin, and where I think he was assistant there for a little while. Then coached at Minnesota, University of Minnesota, and then he went off and coached with the Baltimore Ravens. And that's when NIU hit him back. Like, hey, you want this HC job, and he took it over in 2019. And the reason I got a lot of mad respect for Coach Hammond because he came right in the gate and he got the job in 2019, 20, 21. 2 years later, he won the MAC championship. That let you know that he came in, developed what was going on, brought some guys with him, won him a championship, MAC championship. And at this 2024, he's going into his 5th season this year. So going into his fifth season, he's already got a MAC championship. And like I said, NIU did win their bowl game. They finished 7-6 last season. So he had another winning season with a bowl championship. So this guy's having a outstanding career as a coach at NIU. He's doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. He's only 1 or 2 recruits away from becoming a top 20 team, top 25 team. So y'all have to keep Thomas Hammock on the radar. Coach Hammock. Hope I'm saying that right. Big NIU. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, big dog. Shit. Let's go to Mike Locksley out there in Maryland. Now, shout out to Mike Locksley. A lot of people don't know what the coach he trying to build out there is built around nothing but black folk. Now, I'm going to get down on Maryland because a lot of people don't understand that Maryland is the only state with a black governor, Wes Moore. Shout out to Wes Moore out there. I'm going to do a whole segment on you. A lot of people got to understand, notice that we are still living in a day and age. It's 2024. We still live in a day and age where we have 50 states in America and there's only one black governor. That's why I'm pressing this issue on. We need to give more publicity to our black coaches because we need more black everything. We need more real Americans to be in charge and running things and understand that we can be at the forefront of a brand new future. So we can show our children this too. I mean, our kids looking up. A lot of kids think that white people do everything. They do this. The white folk do that. Imagine all the just think about all the cartoons and stuff you see on TV and the movies and superheroes and all. Think about all that. Then you look on football. Look at all the coaches. Look at all. Just look around. And a lot of people sit up here and you being jealous right now. No, this is the reality of a system that was built off racism. So a lot of stuff we was kept away from back in the day. A lot of young guys and girls don't know that. A lot of y'all new generation kids, y'all don't know what the fuck go on because they took that out of them school books. They took them school books away from y'all, gave y'all them tablets, and just told y'all some arithmetic and some angles and shit. They ain't tell y'all what the fuck going on back in the day about the Klan and redlining and all that and Malcolm X and all. See, we got the people a little bit of that in them school books and from our grandmas knew back in the day. So y'all don't understand that this is, like I said, this is a new wave. The black coaches is a new wave that is in dire need in this country to support our efforts to become more in charge, become men that are leaders. Because these are guys that are, like I said, man, you got a lot of guys that are football, basketball, baseball players that are role models to young kids. So when you look at these athletes, look at like Jordan, you always think about his coach. Who is his coach? Phil Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You look at Emmitt Smith and them, you think about Jerry Rice and all them, but they always praise the coach. So now we trying to go into a new future, a new day and age where our guys are leading the way. Our guys are leading these guys to success, doing because they can do the same thing everybody else been doing. And goddamn, the way I feel, we do a little better. Let church say amen. Coached and played at Towson State. Been coaching since 1992. So he got a long history of coaching. He's a great coach. Been coaching at Maryland since 2019. Like I said, he's new there. He's already won some bowl. I think he got 2 bowl wins, I believe. But I just gotta give him a big shout out, man. He coached at assistant coach at Navy, Army, Florida, Illinois, New Mexico, and at Alabama. And I believe he was down there. He might have been a part of some of them championships down there. But Mike Locksley and them, Coach Locksley, they beat Auburn, my boy. I said they had to watch that, and I was happy but sad because I was happy for you, Coach. But at the same time, I was, what I'm saying, I'm an Auburn fan, dog. But Auburn deserved it because they let New Mexico State whoop their ass, so they deserve that loss. Y'all ain't deserve no trophy or no bowl win anyway, motherfuckers. Auburn really gotta bring this shit back. So. Shout out to Coach Locksley, man, for going out there. Y'all got to really understand, Maryland went out there and beat an SEC school in their bowl game. Man, come on. Get Coach a hand clap, man. What's happening? Shout out to Maryland. Y'all keep an eye on Maryland. Like I said, they the blackest state in America, the blackest team. They got a black athletic director. I mean, this is a school that black folks pay attention. Straight up, the Maryland Terps. And they known to be a basketball school. We don't even really know them to play no football. Throw the pigskin. But now, Coach Locksley then developed a brand new culture there. Like I just said, they just beat the SEC school. So there's going to be Maryland might be ranked coming back into this new season. Because I believe on the what you got? Yeah, they number 39. They top 50, top 40 recruiting. So they might be, 2-3 wins. If they start the season off 3-0, 4-0, they'll be top 25. So shout out to Maryland, man. Coach Locksley, man, do your motherfucking thing on these motherfuckers, man. Stop playing with him. Shout out to DeSean Foster. This is one of my favorite guys to keep an eye on up and coming because I remember him a little bit playing in the NFL when he played with Steve Smith and all them out there at Carolina back in the, you know what I'm saying? So 02-07 with the Carolina Panthers. He played running back at UCLA 1998, 2001. Now back growing up, I was a youngin in 98 to 0001. I was a little young cat running around here. I was playing Pop One and all that then, but I didn't watch. Growing up in Alabama, we didn't watch UCLA football back then, so I probably didn't see DeSean Foster playing, but I do remember him at Carolina. He also played at San Francisco 2008. Then he bounced out of the NFL, had a solid career, went on to become an assistant coach at UCLA, where he is now. He bounced to Texas Tech for a little bit, for a season, and then I guess UCLA hit him back like, hey, bring your ass back home. He came back in 2017, and now 2024, he's the head coach. So shout out to DeSean Foster and his brilliant career as he having as an individual in the game of football. Like I've been telling y'all young guys, y'all recruits out there, it ain't all about going to the NFL and being no big, crazy, superstar. It's all about molding yourself into a grand individual that can provide a great person, a great individual, a great contributor to the community. That's the thing about this whole process of life, man. We want to forge into better. We want to get better, just like with technology, just like with anything. You want to create, but you want to get into better. You don't want to dwindle down and keep doing the same old crazy shit. So with this expansion of black coaches in college football, I feel like it is a brand new future. This is what our young boys need to see. This is what our men need to see, period. Because y'all see all the fuck shit going on, all the trickery and fuckery and I identify. I ain't gonna get on that. Shout out to the LGBTQ. Y'all, much love to everybody. I don't hate nobody. Whatever you do what you gotta do. As long as you're happy, man. As long as you living your life and doing what you gotta do, taking care of your family, taking care of yourself. Don't be out here on no Jeffrey Dahmer shit. So right now we're finna get on goddamn Fran Brown, my man Fran Brown from Georgia. Y'all, a lot of people remember him from Georgia coaching. Now he has taken over at Syracuse. He coached at Temple, Baylor, Rutgers, like I said, and also Georgia. But a lot of people understand that know that he also played in the NFL. He played for the Cincinnati Bengals, 07-08. Had a short career, but he actually made the NFL. He's an NFL guy and a championship guy at Georgia as an assistant. He played college football at Western Carolina, 03-06. So he is a seasoned college player. He is a football guy. He is one of the elite style coaches that can develop your program into a dynasty, and that's what he's trying to do at Syracuse. So Syracuse already buzzing. As soon as he got there, Syracuse started popping. They motherfuckers start going over there. Coach, what you call him? Coach Nick. I was Nick Young, one of them coaches that from Colorado, who went back over there and rejoined with him because they coached together at Georgia. So he already kind of molded him a little staff together and everything. But then again, everybody wasn't buzzing and going crazy about it. But at the same time, we finna start doing it now. We finna start, especially when I can't wait till the season start. I'm gonna damn near do every Sunday or Monday. I'm gonna run back all the black coaches in their games and what the hell happened and what did they win, what's going on, what they doing and what they ain't doing. I'm gonna critique and I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna dictate and talk. Not dictate, but I'm gonna politic and do what I do. But at the same time, I'm gonna stay in tune with our coaches, straight up. And for all you people out there think I'm wrong for critiquing our coaches, that's weak of you, because that's what we have to do. We have to critique ourselves into understanding ourselves and where we need to go in the future, what we need to do as a people. You want to be heard too, don't you? We all want to be heard. So at the same time, if we got some things that relate and some things that don't relate, we're going to have to adjust them, figure it out, sit down, and get to it. And that's what we're doing. What I want people to get to is supporting all our black coaches, all of them. Send the recruits to all of them. Send the recruits to Syracuse. Send the recruits to Notre Dame. Send them to Virginia. Send them to NIU. Send them to Penn State. Send them to Michigan. Send them everywhere. And this is no shade at nobody else. So we really getting to it today. We really getting down to these coaches. Like I said, Marcus Freeman, I talked about him a little bit earlier. But like I said, the number one coach that I'm really looking out for, all these coaches really, but I'm gonna be staying tuned to Coach Moore and see what he do at Michigan, and also Coach Brown at Syracuse, and also Coach Prime at Colorado. I want to see how they're gonna bounce back after the last season, because like I said, I feel a lot of them games they could have won. You know, the referees was fucking them over in a lot of them, and you know, a lot of all that overpass and shit. You know, a lot of shit, but it was crap. I'm really ready to see what Notre Dame gonna do, and Penn State. Cause a lot of people get Penn State here. They say Coach Franklin ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. He ain't made a playoff yet. All this silly shit. But now that they got this expansion, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see Penn State and Notre Dame in the playoff. You might fuck around see Michigan and Maryland in there. Goddamn, if Colorado pop up and start smacking motherfuckers, you might see them in the playoff. You might see Syracuse jumping. UCLA, you never know, because UCLA finished 8-4 last year or something like 8, 9, 11, something like that. So, like I say, it's in dire need in college football for these black men to step up and be leaders now. And I salute all of it. And I love it, man. I love watching this shit. I love talking about it. I love the comments. This shit going down, man. This is great, man. I've never seen this many black men coaching. It's always been. Every time you go see the coach or a coach come see you, it's a red bow you. It's a red bow you. I'm tired of saying red bow you. Straight up. Let's pop up. Let the Franklins and the Freemans and the Draytons and the Elliots and the Taylors and the Walters and the Kenny Burns and the Dale McGee's and you know what I'm saying. Let's go. The J. Novell. Let's go. The Charles Huffs. Let's go. Let's go. The Coach Primes. Let's go. Let's all of them. The Derek Mason. The Eddie Georges. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to all the HBCU coaches out there, because like I've said before, I think a lot of y'all don't get the opportunity because these programs, they just don't want to do it. You know why? Y'all know why. Especially your old school motherfuckers. Y'all know why. But like I said, when it comes to our coaches, we got to support all of them. So all you recruits out there, all you guys out there that's thinking about where you want to go, what you want to do, take these schools into consideration. These are top dogs right now. No spit on the other guys, because all them good schools too. But these are your top dogs. These are where some of the recruits are leaning towards right now. But this is the list. And also Georgia State, if you're listening, Georgia State. Them Georgia State. The Panthers, I believe. Georgia State Panthers. And like I said, shout out to Kadarius Thompson down there. That's my little cub. He gonna do his thing down there again. He had a big bowl game. So I hope he bounce back and they use him properly, which they will. Which I know Dale McGee had a whole new scheme down there. He gonna get it together, and it's gonna be live for Georgia State, because they definitely had a good season, man. They definitely a team that you better not come out here and play with. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to all you coaches, man. Shout out to all the viewers out there, man. Shout out to everybody. I hope you're having a great ass day. I mean, just shit. I hope everything's smooth. And if it ain't, shit, pop your bottle or something, kick back, chill, man. Turn the TV on. Matter of fact, just turn some soft music on. Don't just blind everybody out. Close your blinds. Light you a candle. You know what I'm saying? Turn your one light on in the house. You know, make just set the mood for yourself. Don't worry about shit else, because goddamn life goes on. And y'all keep it moving out there, man. P.S.A, man. I'm going to be right back at y'all in a little bit, man. Y'all do what y'all do, man. I'm going to do what I do, babe. Hold it down.